local Air Force base earlier. Thought of you.
Yeah, Smirks. Yeah.
Thanks for watching what we do, watching our coverage, taking part.
All right, guys. Well, they're just tanking. Do you want to play railroads for a little bit? And if something goes, if this thing starts to really frost up, we can, we'll switch back. Double screen with railroads. I want to play some railroads. All right, because I want to go move the logs around. I'll keep this on the other screen here, and we'll do a couple of logging runs here. All right, when multiplayer railroads. I'm having fun with the game with single player right now, but we'll see. Alright. Current road closure is scheduled to last another 59 minutes. Okay. Multiplayer railroads will come when EJ needs cash. Shh. Alright, so we'll wind it down here with some railroads. Take Betsy for a spin here. Do you have the warehouse hooked up? The warehouse. They're in the warehouse. They're in the warehouse, man. I'm gonna keep it on the track today. The train, yeah. Yeah, Judge, Synergy is really good. Because I have a streaming PC and a gaming PC. Alright, let's go. Just don't fall off? I would never. I would never. I would never. Who farted? Here is a train video. Nice. It's a cool locomotive, man. Cool. I don't know if it's on console. I'm not sure. Frost is going down on ship 20. Okay. Where's your logs? I put them in there. We need to go get more. We need to make money. Let's go. Actually, I'm thinking maybe we should buy more. We should buy more and make the log drop off bigger. Let's just work with what we have now. Okay, so brakes are off. Reverser's on. Do we have boiler pressure? How's the boiler in the engine going? Oh, 36. We gotta. That's good. Dude, this game's good, man. Alright, we gotta go down that line right there. What turned you off to Icarus? You used to play it a lot. Oh, just other games. 619, nothing in particular. It's a good game. I enjoy it. Okay, brakes are off. Turntables do exist in this game, Vin. Boiler pressure's up at 125. Hey, it would help if you threw the switch, idiot. That was probably really bad for it. The way this is acting seems like there's one of these cars has the brakes on. Nope. Oh. Yeah. Okay. How about we drive the locomotive correctly, fellas? Right? Yeah, that would be a good idea. Are you ready for St. Patrick's Day? I mean, yeah, FX. Not Irish, but yeah, sure. Why not? Indeed. Primo's gonna be cooking some corned beef. So. Yeah, don't money shift the train, for real, right? Okay. Ah, this is the life. This is the life, huh? Hamlin shifting, yeah. You gonna go see the Dropkick Murphys tomorrow night for your birthday? Yeah, well, happy birthday, man. Second of all, awesome. Yeah, we've got to throw the switch. Alright, summer down now. Coast it. Uh-oh. 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 Damn it, Betsy, I had the switch thrown in time. Oh no! You could say this stream is going off the rails. So you're an untrained professional now? Yeah, something like that. Re-rail, flat car. Fine. Man, man, I wish it was that easy. Yeah, I had the switches thrown for the other line. You know what? I'll throw all the switches for to be straight here. Yep, okay. I'm sure that was good for it. There we go. 'Tis but a scratch. Where's my brake man? Like your train. Link your train, just like you can link your Prime for a sub. Oh, I'm not really into the shameless plugging stuff. Damn. Yeah, Dr. J, right? Alright, how's the firebox doing? Stoke the fire. Water sight line is good. Alright, open her up. Reverse her back just a little bit. Hey, Rhino. Alright, we're going up the logging camp grade here. Yeah, Bandit, it did come out quite nice, didn't it? Can I explain how a steam engine works? Yeah, sure. When we get up to the logging camp, we start loading logs, dude, I'll show you. Camp's over there. You gotta come in around the outside. What does that mean? Logging camp grade. In railroad, that's in railroad terms, remember? In normal speak, that means the train's going up the hill to the logging camp. Oh, that's good. Just got ran over by my own train again. All right, let's make sure we don't do that. Okay. Close up the regulator. Yeah, that would suck, caveman. Now, can she do 88? No, we don't have the right logs. Yeah, I can show you how this all works. No problem, dude. Well, steam engines are very simple. They're really not that complicated. Like 619, you can understand how an internal combustion engine works. That's more complicated than this. This is an external combustion engine. Gotta get lined up with my marker. Good enough. Alright, so let me start loading up logs here. We gotta back up. We loaded 2 onto the same carrier. Eastwood, what kind of stupid name is that? Alright, so, check this out, dude. Let me turn the music down for a little bit. Alright, so, this is an external combustion engine. What does that mean? Basically, this thing works more akin to a power plant. A power plant nowadays. A power plant is a steam turbine. So what does a power plant do? Most power plants out there are coal, gas, nuclear, whatever. With the exception of like hydropower plants and wind power plants, right? Geothermal actually does this too. They heat up water. They heat up water to make steam. Pretty straightforward stuff. That steam turns to vapor, and that's used to make work. In a power plant's case, it's used to drive a turbine. It drives a turbine wheel, and that turbine is connected to, basically a big generator, and that generates power. I know. Real complicated, right? This thing works kind of similar to that. So, you have a boiler, which is this thing, the one with the thing with a 1 on it. That's the boiler. Okay? And then you have a water tank. This is a saddle tank because it's saddled on the boiler. Now, what does the boiler do? Well, the boiler has a firebox, right? There's my firebox right there. And what is the firebox doing? Well, there's a valve right here that puts water through a condenser that goes through an evaporator that goes through the firebox, right? So they push the water in to tubes that go through the firebox. The water heats up, right? And it builds up pressure inside of the boiler because it turns it into water vapor, right? Now, from there, this is really, really simple stuff. So you build up boiler pressure, just like you'd pressurize the tank on a rocket engine. Kind of similar, actually. Now, where does that water vapor go? Well, there's a piston in here. See that? Piston, just like you'd find in a car. But this thing kind of works like two-stroke almost. Almost. The piston is a two-stroke piston, but it's not two-stroke like an internal combustion engine two-stroke. Basically, you have a valve here. You have a valve at the very top of the cylinder, and then you have a valve at the very bottom of the cylinder, okay? And both of them are connected to the boiler. So when the piston is all the way forward, back valve closes, front valve opens, it pushes in that water vapor into the chamber here, and that pushes the piston back. Piston pushes the connecting rod back. Connecting rod is attached to basically eccentrically onto the wheels, and this has a balance on that side. It's balanced on one side like a crankshaft is, because the crankshaft is the wheel in the train's case, and then there's a connecting rod that connects one wheel to the other, right? Pretty straightforward stuff. Now, when the piston goes all the way back, that valve closes. And then this valve opens over here. And then steam comes in behind the piston and pushes it back forward. Now, one piston, when one piston is at top dead center, the other piston is at bottom dead center. So, right? Pretty straightforward stuff. So, you know, one goes back, the other one goes forward, and then the valves just open and close. Like I said, kind of like two-stroke, but not. It's kind of similar, but it's also not. Now, they do have something similar, 619, to crankcase ventilation. That's what these things are down here. When the piston is full back, right, there's still some compressed air in there. Or, well, steam, water vapor, basically. So they pump air back into the front. They open up the back valve, and they pump air behind it, and the piston goes back up to the front. When it does, they have a vent valve right there. And as the piston goes back and forth, when it's going forward, the front vent valve opens, and when it's going backwards, the rear vent valve opens. So you have 4 valves in this. 1, 2, 3, and 4, right? And so, okay, what accentuates the valves? Does this thing have a camshaft on it? Yes. Camshaft's on the front axle. See? The eccentrics. The crankshaft's the rear axle. The camshaft is the front axle. Seriously. It's a camshaft. Look. There's connecting rods. And what this mechanism here is the reverser. You can set it. You can change the linkage here. And the linkage will open the valves in like front, rear, or rear, front. And that's how they get the thing to go forwards and backwards. But those are attached on an intermediate shaft right here. And that intermediate shaft connects to a push rod that opens and closes the valves. Simple as that. And then there's another mechanism somewhere in here that opens up these check valves, but I forget. Yeah, 200-year-old tech. Dude, it's super simple. But, man, I'll tell you, that's pretty damn good for 200 years old. Like, this first steam engines, yeah, were the 1820s, 1830s, stuff like that. That's pretty damn smart. Like, dude, considering stuff like crankshafts and eccentrics and valve trains didn't exist, that's... What? Would reversing it while moving forward act like a Jake brake? Yes. But you'd get wheel slip. But yeah, you'd get wheel slip. The wheels would just spin in reverse while you're going forward. If you did that combined with the sander right there, yeah, it'd work. Sure. But yeah, 619, in terms of the braking system on the train, single shoe drum brake. It's a drum brake. That's all it is. Single shoe drum. Dude, this stuff is super simple. It is not complicated. Now, you do have the exhaust. The exhaust is coming from heating up all that wood. That comes out here, and then there's a catcher in it. That's why it expands, because there's a catcher, because you don't want to drive through, like, you don't want to roll the train through a forest and have those embers that are coming out find a tree and burn the entire forest down. And then that's our check valve up there to maintain the pressure, maintain us at a 125 psi. And then you have the bell, you have the water tank right here, and yeah, that's the sander right there. There's a bunch of sand in that. So trains, to get traction, just like if your car is stuck in the snow, yeah, there's a way to dump sand on the rails. And when the train rolls forward, the sand goes on the rails and it gets stuck between the wheels. It gives you traction. Yeah. Sanders. They still do that. Mm-hmm. So the camshaft rotation controls the valves then. Okay, yeah, so okay, you guys want train controls here. So there's my brake. That's the e-brake for the train. That it's like a parking brake. Same thing. It literally does the same exact thing. There's my cylinder cocks right there. That's what those things are called, the cylinder cocks. That's manual actuation, so I can lower boiler pressure that way if I need to by opening up the cylinder cocks. There's your sander. Yeah, I know what it's called. Okay, so What's this? That's the reverser. This changes your valve train actuation. You want to go in reverse? That's the reverse valve actuation. That's the forward valve actuation. Right in the center is nothing. The thing won't do anything. You won't do nothing. So that's drive, that's reverse. And keep in mind, you have dynamic input on the reverser. So you could set, basically you're setting duration right here on the valves. 619. Why does this game model all this? It makes me uncomfortable. Because a mechanical engineer made this game. That's the guy playing the guitar, my pick. That's Heist, dude. Yeah, he's one of the developers on this game. And dude, this guy wails on the guitar, man. He's a mechanical engineer that worked in the railroad industry. He's working on developing this game. Really freaking cool guy. I talked to him the other day. So, check this out. We have basically variable valve timing right here. That's what the reverser does. It is VTEC. I'm serious. But you're not changing the lift on the valves. This, actually, it might change the lift. Let me go look at the eccentric. No, you're changing duration with this. Yeah, you're changing how long the valves are open with the reverser. So it's not how far the valve opens, it's how long it stays open. That's what the reverser does. This is a valve lift control, basically. And if you set it to 0, the valves won't open, so that the engine won't do anything. So that's your reverser. This changes your valve train actuation, which is actually really cool. So you can advance or retard your valve timing to make the thing go backwards or forwards, which is actually really neat. It's really smart. So Honda stole it from the 1800s. Yep. So this is my firebox. You got to keep the fire stoked. You got to keep the fire going. If you don't keep the fire going, you can't heat the water. There's my water sight line. And that's the valve into the boiler. So to start this thing up, we'd want to start flowing water. The sight line shows how much I have left in the boiler. Yes, it is measured. There is rudimentary fluid dynamics in this game, and that does affect how heavy the train is. Just like if I load cargo onto this, it does affect it. So we got to keep the firebox stoked, and that gets to this. This is the regulator. This is basically a pressure regulator, variable pressure regulator, so I can basically regulate how much steam is getting to the valve train. You open this thing wide open, you go fast. So that's your transmission. This is your gas pedal for the most part. But you can adjust your reverser for efficiency here. You can, if you want to get a lot of torque, right? You push it all the way forward and open the regulator all the way, the thing will yeet. At high speed, you bring this in because you don't need to make as much torque because you don't need duration. Duration on a valve train will change your torque. You don't need them to open for very long when you're going at high speed because you don't need a lot of power. The train has a lot of momentum. You just need to maintain the momentum. So you could pull the reverser in and open up the pressure regulator, and this thing will be efficient for days. It'll be super efficient. But yeah, 619, like I said, super, super simple. This is about as simple as it gets for anything mechanical. But for what it does, it's pretty dang cool. Considering that little pea shooter engine can move this thing. That thing has, I don't know, to move all this. Actually, let me see what its tractive effort is. I can show you. $2,800 tractive effort. That's, dude, that's, yeah. 800 pounds. What is that in kilonewtons? I mean, basically, dude, basically the thing's as powerful as a very, very, very small sat rocket engine, dude. Steam engines are super powerful. How do you keep traction with metal wheels? Basically start slow to keep the traction. If you try to send it with a steam locomotive, you're gonna get wheel spin, or any locomotive for that matter. You ever notice? What if you have too much water pressure? These things usually have boiler check valves. This is like nightmare fuel. That's what happens if you exceed boiler pressure. See, these are the evaporator tubes. Yeah. Look up steam engine boiler explosions. It's creepy. Very creepy stuff. Yeah, see? Yeah. You get... I mean, you really don't want to be near this when that happens. Yeah, you got to remember... anybody ever seen anybody open up a radiator cap on a radiator in a car when the radiator's hot? Yeah. What does that do? It shoots hot water everywhere. Yeah, that does too. Yeah, you don't want to be near that when that happens. You know, better solution. Let's just make sure that doesn't happen at all. Yeah, good call. So, yeah, the train, T-Man, yeah, you got to start off slow. Picture any train leaving the station. Does it just right out of there? No, you just kind of get going a little, just get going. Do the same thing. Trains, that's the Achilles heel of a train. Trains have very, very low what's called rolling resistance, meaning it's a metal on metal surface. Metal on metal surface slides very easily. That's why trains are so efficient. Because it's not like a rubber tire on asphalt, which makes a lot of friction because it's rubber. It's designed to make traction. But that's also the reason why cars can just accelerate a lot faster than a train can. But the train is very efficient over long distances. Once you get your momentum up, physics just kind of do its thing. Steam burns are not fun. Yeah, I know the water heater, Hibbit. The water heater that the Mythbusters shot through a building. Yeah, that thing was cool. I mean, it's basically a pressure-fed rocket motor at that point. Alright, so, I want to go back, but I want to go back slow. So, let's go full reverser, brakes are off, and let's dial in 10% regulator here. We got to back up. Oh. So let's open this up. Grab some firewood. Throw 2 logs in there, 67. 86. Put 1 more log in there for good measure. 99. Alright, our boiler is nice and warm. So if I open this, it should slide the wheels. Nope, it didn't. She gained traction. Interesting. Okay. Set the reverser to 0, regulator in, brakes are on. Cool. Yeah, they removed the check valve from the tank. Looks like we gotta go back a little bit more. From a chemist's point of view, the fact that some wood can move hundreds of thousands of miles just through breaking its internal atomic bonds is nutty. Yeah, MyPick, it's crazy. I had a train engineer. There's a couple of guys that operate railroads nowadays. They were telling me that like 1 gallon of diesel fuel can move like 400 tons. Like, it was something stupid, dude. 1 gallon of diesel fuel can move like 400 tons, like I don't know, 100 miles or something. It's ridiculous. The efficiency is unheard of, dude. Yeah, trains, man. Freaking dope. Freaking love trains. Yeah, and if you want to see, that's what this thing here is here. See this bell-shaped thing? That's the sander, guys. If I'm struggling to get traction, I open up the sander and sand will come pouring through this tube right onto the rails, and that'll give the wheels some traction. But fellas, it took me like 4 or 5 streams to get the tracks engineered. I engineered this track with a 175 grade. It's a 175 grade up to the logging camp. And we shouldn't really ever have traction problems getting up this hill. $400 tons, that's pretty much a solid rocket booster, right? Something like that, T-Man. What moves solid rocket boosters around? T-Man? Well, we're here. How do they get the solid rocket boosters from Ogden, Utah to Kennedy Space Center in Florida? Wouldn't need any grade if you used a VTOL. I'm pretty sure we don't have VTOLs in this train game, Akabidi, but I agree with you. They move them by train. Trains are the most efficient way to get those booster segments back down. No, I haven't tested it, Tars. Okay. Yeah, like, well, how'd you know? All right, so we got a full load. Also, this has load physics in it, guys. Look at the cars. See that? They're bending. This game is, dude, I'm telling you, this game has nuts potential. All right, brakes are off. Reverser's set to full. Let's open her up. I'm saying, could we? Huh? Could you what? Oh, maybe. Yeah, people have called it My Summer Train, my pick. Summer of 1869. What? So I'm keeping the regulator closed. Full duration on the reverser. It's a fun game, Boo. Oh. Nice, Pantha. I heard the tracks are a pain. Boo, I have a work... Yeah, the tracks are a pain, first of all. Yes, they are. But I have a workflow for making them. I can make them pretty easily now, dude. Took me one stream to bust out, like, half of this line. I have a way to make them that makes it... That optimizes the process. It is a little jank, I'm not gonna lie. But, yeah. They're fixing it. They're gonna fix it with spline tools. Yeah, so, and that's, once again, that's not me saying that, Boo. That's Heis, one of the developers of the game, and also the guy that's playing the banjo right now. He was telling me that they're gonna put spline systems in here. So it's gonna be more like placing roads in cities. Yeah, it's just early access right now, guys. Oh, this is so cool, man. That's true, Mason, yep. Well, the game is multiplayer. If we played with people night, I would have somebody up at the front. I'd have a brakeman up there. That would be turning on the brakes on the front here. Early access jank is mandatory. Satisfactory, Kerbal, they were all early access, and they were janky. Look at how those games turned out. They're freaking fantastic. So we back down all the way? Yep. How long until you can get a big boy? There's no big boy in the game, dude. This is all narrow gauge, guys. We're not working with standard gauge here. The game is all narrow, so it's 3-foot gauge, as opposed to 4 foot 8.5 inches. All right, we got to go up a little bit of a hill here. Yeah, we're slowing down because we have to go up a little bit of a hill. But when we crest the hill right here, when the logging cars start going...
Discovery, go at throttle up.
All right, open up the regulator a little bit more. Come on now. Oh, that's really bad for it. Yeah, I didn't give it enough oomph to get up over the hill. Yeah. Yeah, see, if you look, it goes up a tiny little hill right here. And then it's all, well, literally all downhill from there. That's just kind of how the terrain ended up. When can you unlock bigger engines? Well, moving the logs around is going to give me more money so I can unlock bigger stuff. The next engine, I'm thinking about buying more flat cars so I can move more logs per trip. There's the porter, and then there's there's that porter, which is cool. That has like a little back thing there. That's neat. And then there's that. Then there's Eureka, which is $2,900. Then there's Climax. Heisler. I like the Heisler. Check this out for the people that like the nerd stuff. Dude, it's a V configuration. Look at that. A V configuration. It's a V2. I always thought that. I think that's really cool. It's a V steam engine. Yeah. And check this out. Look it. There's your crankshaft. It has a crankshaft just like a car. See? And it's an externally balanced crankshaft. Oh well, the whole thing's external, right? And then there's your valve actuators right there on another eccentric. The crank and the cam are one thing. And then, look, it's got U-joints that go down to a diff. You see that? What the frick? Is that weird? It's got a drive shaft in it. I don't know. I don't know. Here, look at the Climax one. I think, look, it's got a pinion gear. It's a freaking pinion gear. What the frick? Alright. And it's all modeled, which is really cool. Like, these guys spared no expense with the engine models. They're beautiful. And then we can get into the real big stuff. And then we can get into the Rockstar. That's the highest tier engine. $4,300. That thing would be really nice, dude. What is that? It looks like a 280. I like this one. I like the Cook is really nice. That's a 260. The Heisler is, I don't know what the Heisler is. It's not a steam engine. Climax is cool though. That is a 440 right there. 4 bogies up front, 4 drive wheels, 0 rear bogies. Just so yeah, we could buy different locomotives. That's the one I kind of want next. Or we could get another Porter here. We have Betsy. Betsy is a Porter locomotive. We could get another one, so I could just go back to the front. These are all the same gauge. Yep. All right. Let's open this up. Brakes off. Reverser all the way back. Open it up. Come on, Betsy. Come on, Betsy. You can do it. How's the fire doing? 58. Okay, we're over the hump. Close the reverser, or close the regulator, 0 the reverser, and now we're going downhill. Oh, don't do that to me. Venting through the RCS right now. Oh, I see it, Shady. Yeah, they just shut it off, though. Yeah, we're going downhill. We're using gravity to our advantage here, but we gotta be careful. You don't want to go too fast. No, they're separate. On a modern train, Orion, they would all be attached to a pneumatic system. Trains have a pneumatic brake like a semi-truck. Basically, if you want the car to move, you have to provide pneumatic pressure, which means it needs an engine connected to it. The cars won't move unless you connect an engine to them. It'll put the e-brake on, basically. Yeah, if you build up pneumatic pressure inside of the lines on a modern car, right, then the brakes will disengage, and then you can drive them around. If you lose pneumatic pressure, all the brakes on all the cars instantly turn on. We're good. Made it down the logging grade here. The bottom of the hill is right before it turns. We build a steam-powered rocket? Somebody's working on it, Zephyrka. Yeah. Alright. Brake is off. Open up the reverser. And let's get us a little bit of pressure regulation here. Eco rocket! I'm flying! Chat, look, I'm flying! But yes, you can. Yeah, Arca is building the steam rocket. Okay, the switches are thrown correctly. It's log, it's big, it's heavy, it's wood. It's log, it's better than bad, it's good. Yeah, see, I built all this in a couple of streams. This is all me. You have to lay the track, you have to grade the track, and it's me, guys, so it's graded perfectly, like, because I'm weird. Yeah. Ren and Stimpy. Yes, what are you talking about to me, you fool? I'm not obsessive compulsive. It absolutely matters with trains, dude. If the grade is slower, or the grade is the same, if the grade is the same here, that means I can do this, and it's really not a big deal. I don't need to worry about the train derailing or doing anything. No, Rhino, of course not. That's cool, Stuart. How does grade translate to degrees or angle? So keep in mind my pick that railroads are an old system. Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh crap. I fell. Well, that's gonna derail because the switch isn't thrown correctly. So this is gonna end well. And derailing in 3, 2, 1. Good thing we ratchet strapped the logs down. So grade is how much 1 foot goes up over every 100 foot. So a 1% grade would be 1 foot every 100 feet. Betsy, no! It's alright. You don't lose payload. The logs are ratchet strapped down, guys. It's good. So I gotta do a lot of re-railing though because I'm an idiot. That's embarrassing. It looks like this one's still okay. Hey, all right. Yeah, so a 2% grade is 2 feet every 100 feet. Mine, the grade up to the logging camp is 175, which is, that's pretty steep, I'll be honest, but yeah, I really didn't have a choice. Is there a third person view? Yep. What's the maximum grade for a train? Depends. Trains don't... I've heard trains going up a 9%, 10% grade, but there's special types of trains that are designed to go up steeper grades. For like a regular train, I would not go above 5. But then again, I think it's 5, but I'm not sure. So, knowing what you know about trains here, check this out. We drove through this during Route 154, Cajon Pass. Cajon Pass is right here near San Bernardino, and it goes up to Victorville in the high desert. It's probably about 1,000-foot change. Look at that picture. Look at the train going up the hill. This is one of the most frequently used rail lines in the entire U.S. Trains go up this thing all the time. Ask anybody that lives there. Route 66 goes up it as well. That's Route 66 right there. These train tracks go... Look, there's Cajon Pass. Look at that. Look at the freaking tracks, dude. Well, that's the highway. The tracks are out here somewhere. And it goes... See where the clouds are? Down there. So you go from like sea level to like plus 1,000 feet. Yeah, Cajon Pass is insane. Yeah, and we drove up it. I drove up it during Route 154, and there was a train going up the hill like that, and I'm just sitting there going, "Oh my goodness, what the hell is the grade?" The grade is, I don't know if Cajon Pass is a 5% grade or not. Let's see. The tracks are owned by BNSF and Union Pacific. Improvements in 1972 reduced the railroad's maximum elevation from 3,800 to... Oh, no, no, not 1,000. Yeah, 3,700 feet. 3,700 feet up. Yeah, okay. That's one of the steepest grades in the U.S., and it's crazy how much this line gets used. Any freight that's coming into Port of Long Beach goes out through Cajon Pass, if it's going anywhere else. Yeah, Donner Pass is steeper than this. Yeah, Donner Pass is steeper. Absolutely. I wonder if it talks about the grade here. It's a 3% grade. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. That is insanely steep for a train. What's that one, Boo? Big Boy could do 1.14 with 3,600 short tons on the Wasatch Range. Unbelievable. Yeah, it's named after the Donner Party. Yep. Yeah, the train's unreal, dude. It's an unreal piece of engineering. Hey, UP. Yeah, that's a Dash 8. Old Dash 8. That's an old loco. See you last for Big Boy up Cajon Pass. Yep. Oh, that's nice. Yep. That's cool, man. It's crazy. Trains are ridiculous, dude. It's a hill is the unreal piece of engineering for a train. If you can get a train up 3,800 feet, 3,800 feet elevation change, it's unbelievable. Okay. Okay, gotta put the hook in. This is somewhere you can play games like this for hours. Yeah, dude, but you do the dumb schoolwork right now. It means you get to do cool stuff like this in real life instead of sitting here playing games all day, man. I mean, how much more legit would this be to do in real life, right? Like. Three tests in the next 2 days. I'm just coping. Huff the copium, man. Huff the copium with me, my pick. Finger guns. You're all out of copium? Oh, God. Sorry. It's bad. That's bad, man. Alright, close out the regulator. We don't want to go too fast here. Yeah, dude. I don't know. Is Donner past the steepest for narrow gauge? Got some good copium? Oh, God. No, not the copium, guys. The copium has supply chain issues? It would in 2022. This year sucks. No. Yeah, it would. Okay, brakes on. Zero the reverser. And check this out. Ready? Word. Yep, made 200 bucks. I need to be able to carry more logs. How much do these things cost? 300? I want one. I'm just gonna buy 2 more of these things. Okay, let's go down to the junction and go and grab them. No, Smurfs, no. Six cars will be fine. Make the mods get you money? No, I want to do it myself. Yeah, I also paid for that thing. Freaking useless. What were brake pads made of back then? I don't know. Lead? Can I handle the extra tonnage over that hill? It'll be fine. I don't think asbestos was invented. I think they used like graphite or something, or lead. Yeah, I think Betsy will be fine. Alright, all the switches are set, so we can go right up to the logging place. So let's... How's the water doing? Water level is just fine. Alright, Betsy. I don't care. Dude, it's a video game. I still love it. Okay, open her up. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to my junction here. I think it'll be okay, Stuart. It's only up a hill for a second, dude. It's enough to get the cars to the top of the hill and go. At least I think it is. Yeah, Zero, I warn you, building tracks before you buy it. Building tracks is tough right now. It's really difficult and it's very frustrating. But if you're okay with that, then you're gonna like this. Just extend the tracks, Fivehead. Yeah, I was experimenting over there. Alright, we're pulling into my junction here. Yeah, she's going a little fast. Yeah, we should probably slow down. Yeah, we should probably slow down a lot. Oh, nice. We can't stop. It's too dangerous. We have to slow down first. They do need separate cars. Yeah. Yeah, the warehouse is over there. And then there's my lumber depot. Haven't built that up yet. See, we gotta wait for the hook to get in there, and nice. You have to put the hook and pin in one side, and then when the hook goes into the other side, then you put the pin in. Yeah, Stuart, it's that one over there, not that one, I know. Here in Australia, we have a train with a maximum grade of 11.6. The Puslingbahn? It's one of the steepest adhesion railways in the world. 11.6, man. All that weight on one pin. It'll be fine. Alright, let me check my car brakes. 0. 0. 0. 0. Oh, yeah, see. That's why I checked. Yeah, for Apollo for not being a cog railway, that's pretty damn impressive. Okay, brake off. Let me check this here. Actually, hold on a second. Close that. 80. 99. Alright, we're good. Close the firebox. Okay, brakes off. I can't imagine even building a railroad down here with the swamp. You gotta literally, they had to make the railroad entirely elevated, T-Man. The whole track was a bridge because they had to build it like a dock because they hadn't figured out retention ponds and grading and stuff. In the early days, like when they first put trains down to Florida, the entire track was just a gigantic long bridge going over the swamp. Oh, shady. Well, they built it anyway. All right. Now this is pretty neat. We should be able to take this thing right up to the logging camp. Yeah, see, there's different places where you can go and move resources around and whatnot. All the switches should be set correctly, Smirks. Yeah, Panta. This is the life. No, coggers. No, we need loggers. The beard that bought the forest down. Wait, what? I know about railroading. Yeah, Element, you linked me to RO. I haven't put it in yet. It's steam engines only right now, Speedster. The game takes place in the late 1800s, if you couldn't tell by how my guy is dressed, so... Yeah, it's no diesels right now. cool, huh? Yeah, you do element race. Where do you get the firewood for the boiler? I have a firewood depot back there, but yeah, you're gonna have to make more firewood later. Thanks, Bill. The heat exchangers are going crazy on the tank farm. Yeah, I see him. I wanted to play Railroads tonight, Wizard, but yeah, MSC would have gotten cut short because of the tanking test anyway, dude. We'll, I think I'm going to play Kerbal and MSC tomorrow. I know I wanted to put some Satisfactory in, but we'll do Satisfactory for early hours on Friday. Yeah. Oh yeah, tomorrow is rollout, that's right. So, alright, summer car for Friday morning, then. Yeah. You ain't playing anything, boy, that's a good point. Okay, we're going up the incline. One rollout. Mañana. Son las 5 a la noche. I forget how to say that. Betsy's doing real good. She's hauling 6 cars up here, no problem. 5 de la tarde. Gracias. What is rollout? SLS is rolling out of the VAB tomorrow, Clutch. Is this game multiplayer? It is, Bobber. Yeah, I'm just playing by myself right now. Gracias a ti. De nada, amigo. Yeah. I wasn't happy with the yields, Bravo. Yeah, it's the short wheelbase on this thing. It kind of wobbles around the tracks. That's why locomotives have, you know, some bogey wheels up in front and back, so it doesn't do that. They're basically guide wheels. Me, yeah, Urban. Oh man, dude, you must be psyched. I am. Oh, tomorrow's gonna be so freaking cool, dude. Is that switch thrown correctly? Yeah, it is. Oh, Rhino, what are they doing tomorrow? Okay. You see that thing? That thing. It's going to the pad tomorrow, baby. For testing. For testing. But it's going to the pad tomorrow, dude. LFG indeed. I might cry. Rocket Guy, it's so beautiful, dude. Look at it. It's so beautiful. Oh my god. I don't give a frick if it's the Dinky Boy version. I don't care. It's so freaking cool. I was thinking about tomorrow, guys, doing a deep dive into the VAB to learn about how this whole thing goes together if you guys really wanted to. 12 years in the making. Yeah, indeed, man. So worth it, dude. So worth the wait. But, yeah, I'll see what I can do. I'll see what I can do. Yeah, Rhino, that's what's going on, dude. Time's to roll out. 5, rocket guy. Cinco de la tarde. Yeah, Rhino, it's gonna be amazing, man. It's gonna really make me happy, dude. Betsy, no! Betsy! Betsy, no! Ah, crap. Yeah, and F1 returns this weekend. That's a really good point. Betsy! No, Betsy, no, 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 Betsy. That is so not right. Yeah, okay, the track wasn't long enough, so... Okay, so here's what we'll do. I will re-rail Betsy down here. I hope so, Clutch. Someone finally took a long walk off of this short pier. Alright, so let me extend it. No, Betsy, no, no. This is so not right. Betsy, no. Yeah, if you use these X pieces here, you can make really, really super straight track. I need variable grade. And then we need to up the grade. Hopefully K-Mag remembers how to drive. Wrecked. Excuse me, one big boy. Excuse me, one big boy. Twix, it's fun, man. Yeah, it's fun. It's a little jank right now, dude, but it is fun. Alright, so tongue pin right there, and then back this out. Breaks off, back it up. Breaks out. Oh wow, we gotta go backwards a good deal. Betsy, it looks like Betsy didn't need to go that much further forward, but now I have some run up. Hey Bird Dog, 41 months, thank you. Alright, that should be good to load. Ugh. OSHA. I haven't used this side yet. The cordwood siding. Haven't used it yet. Only logging. Can you explain the function of each lever, por favor? Yeah, sí. Yeah, no problem. I couldn't do it in Spanish, man, but yeah. Let me load up all the logs, dude, and then I will. Do you have a second? ¿Tienes un segundo? No problema. Okay. Could you put a switch in or something at the end so the switch marker marks the distance needed? Or does the game have signs? Yes, Rocket Guy, you can. And I have markers right there. See how it lines up? I just didn't have markers because this is the first time I'm running a 6-car consist. Basically, because what that means in railroad speak is that I don't have any markers just yet, but we can mark it right now. There you go. Luckily, there's a threshold. It doesn't have to be exactly lined up. I think Rocket Guy was using the beginning of the rail as my markers, which would make sense. Alright, so, Ivan, check this out. I went into it in detail a little bit, like how the whole steam engine works, probably about, I don't know, an hour ago. So long story short, that thing right there is your transmission. You have 3 settings on your transmission. Park, drive, reverse. Equal amounts of speed in both gears, so you can go backwards just as fast as you can go forwards. Okay, that's your transmission. That's your e-brake. Your e-brake is attached on a connecting rod right there to your brakes. See, brake shoes, drum brakes, single shoe drum brake on this, or at least something like it. So that's your transmission. That's your parking brake. This is your throttle right here. That's all you need to know. More I pull this out, faster the train goes. So we got to go backwards a little bit. The cool thing is that you have a dynamic transmission, so it's not just drive or reverse or in the center. I can go kind of drive or full drive, basically. Yeah, dynamic input. Entiendo, gracias. De nada, amigo. The throttle's called a regulator. Yeah, the regulator regulates the amount of steam pressure coming out of the boiler into the valve train. That's it. All right, let's load. All right, Rhino. No problem. Oh yeah, yeah. See, it's the back of the X markers, Rocket Guy. But smaller engines, yes, but bigger engines tend to have a reversed cap. Good to know. Oh, yeah, Stuart. Yeah, this thing has equal forward and back reverser because it's a switcher locomotive, right? As opposed to like a mainline locomotive, right? Loggers. Yep. But what regulates the regulator? Me? Are you serious? I just told you that a moment ago. This game gets a 10 out of 10 on sound production thus far. Okay. I don't know what happened to the pin right there, but it, yeah, doesn't like it. I think I might be a little too far back. We'll see if it picks up on the threshold right here. Oh, no. No, that's actually pretty good. Hey, it's pretty good. OSHA, yeah, I would call this a hard hat zone. All right, 6-car load here. Okay, take the brake off. We're going full reverser. Open up the regulator just a little bit. Let's check to make sure that we're stoked. Oh, 37. Let's put in our solid propellant here. Firebox is stoked, 96%. Boiler pressure's at 125 PSI. This is old Betsy. Old Betsy. What's up, newbies? Alright, let's get her done. Toot toot! How about yourself? I'm good, man. Just playing with trains. Dude, I'm telling you, this game is like playing with model trains, dude. It reminds me of playing with my HO trains when I was a kid. SRB fuel in a firebox when? You might get a slight overpressure event if you do that. We don't have the right logs. Betsy made it over this no problem. Alright, close the regulator. And now we're rolling. Alright guys, I'm going to do a test here with a 6-car train. Brakes completely disengaged, no regulator, no reverser. We are letting gravity do the work. I want to see how fast this thing goes. I want to see if my tracks are engineered well enough for it I want to see if these tracks are engineered well enough for this thing to not derail. Go in drive mode so you can see the speed? Sure. Where's the speed? Only extended shows the speed. I'd say we're going like 20 miles an hour or something. Oh, we're not even close. We're not even close to derailing this thing. How do I toggle the ore display in KSP? Go into a satellite that's orbiting in polar around the planet and turn on CurbNet. Little did he know that he screwed up. It's kind of crazy, fellas, that Steam, that little cylinder right there on this tiny little dinky engine can move this. That's a lot of work to move something like that. That's kind of crazy to me, dudes. Oh, I don't know, Denny. That would kind of suck. Yeah. I mean, look at that thing. Those two little dinky cylinders are moving this whole damn thing. That's pretty damn cool. No, there's a huge roadmap of trains, guys. Currently 95 locomotives planned. Yeah, Dougie, I know about those. I don't think we're gonna need that much of that much of an extension. 95, yep, 95 of them, dude. You know what? Let's Betsy, no! Betsy, no! Oh, look what you did, chat! No, that was my fault. It looks like every single old railroad disaster. That's awesome. Betsy, no! Why would you do this, Betsy? Sorry, it's really funny. Oh, okay. No, Betsy, no. That is so not right. This is fine. Okay. There we go. The cars are a lot better at braking. Yeah. But we don't... Maybe you need a gravel stopper on the end there. You know, Rocket Guy, I got an idea. We can do some trickery with this thing. Watch. There's trickery afoot here. Trust me. There we go. Stone wall. There we go. Let me just make sure I demolish the rail in there. Don't want that floating around. There we go. That's a good enough buffer. Yeah, it doesn't really like that. Probably better to re-rail it on straight piece of track. There we go. Wow, MSC has really changed. How much money did we make? Oh, well, we had 700. Now we have 1,100. A couple more of these logging runs, we should be able to fill this thing up something fierce, man. Alright, let's get out of here. Check the firebox. Did you connect the last car? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Yeah, we're good. Let's do 8. Yeah, Deborah, I'm with you. Hey, Heist, what's up, dude? Yeah, we're doing okay. We're doing all right. Figured out some tips and tricks, dude. Did a little drainage culvert right there. You know, what's up, man? Dual track main, baby. And it's dual track main all the way to the logging camp, dude. I don't frick around with this stuff, man. I don't know why I need dual track main, but we have dual track main. I decided my entire main line needs to be duals. So I still have to put duals all the way back to the freight depot from the sawmill, but yeah. Yep. Watch this. Here. Let me get up here. 1.75 grade, pretty much all the way up to the logging mill. One continuous hill, dual, all the way to the top. Steady grade the entire time, and it goes up into the right around the corner, man. Hey, Too Legit, what's up, man? Oh, look at that Skeenick overlook. Look at the skeenery. Oh, it's brilliant. Train is sparking. It's fine. It's just the firebox. Doesn't even look like you're going up a hill. El paisaje. Would it burn hotter with coal? Yeah. Burn hotter with solid rocket propellant. Yeah. Oh, the scenery. El paisaje es guapo. It's probably not how you say that. And Heist, heavy oil burns the hottest, right? It's heavy oil. That's where steam technology was going. They were burning heavy oil. No, it's a good one. Okay. Fleet's done it. He got mullet into the 6s. That's awesome. Yeah, Surfer. Yeah, look at these. Look at these smooth corners. These corners are perfect, man. Smooth for days. When is the big boy locomotive coming? We're all narrow gauge right now. But they do have a... In the roadmap, fellas, they have an articulated locomotive. Kind of like the big boy. Similar idea. Alright, coming into the station. No big boy! I know that solid propellant would turn a washing machine drum... Well, 8 pounds is dumped into it. Damn. Damn. Oh. Betsy. Who's driving this thing anyway? Gotta get to my marker here. Should have put the markers on this side. Because the brake is over here. Probably would have been the smart thing to do. Forward a little bit more on my marker. Shays, mallets, and Mikados is all in the plan. That's, dude, the roadmap is absurd. I'm digging it. This is the way. And you know what's messed up? Heist, you made me like narrow gauge. I never liked narrow gauge until this freaking game. And I don't know whether to be annoyed about that or not. Like, should I be pissed off or I don't know, man. I think narrow gauge is neat now. You dick. I mean, I was all Stevenson gauge superiority here. You know, now I appreciate narrow gauge, which is, I don't know whether I should be annoyed by that or not. Yeah, it's cool, man. It's a little mini train. Raise his hand. What is narrow gauge? So, gauge for a railroad, Mason, refers to the distance between the center line of this rail and this rail. Stevenson gauge, or standard gauge, which is 4 feet 8.5 inches. I think it's 4.8. Or what is it, 1400 mil? Something like that. That's what all the trains in North America are that. Most trains in Europe are Stevenson as well. 56.5. Yeah, there you go. That's regular gauge. Everyone uses regular gauge in most of Europe and most of North America and most of South America too. The Russians use wide gauge, which is 1.5 meters, way wider than ours. And then there's narrow gauge. Narrow gauge was, from what I understand, narrow gauge was built a lot in the U.S. on the western frontier because it was cheap. You use it for like mining trains and logging trains and stuff. You know, it was cheap, less materials, but it couldn't haul as much. $14.35, thank you. So, yeah, there's a lot of old railroads in the U.S. that are either abandoned or are heritage railroads that are narrow gauge, which is cool. If I'm remembering right, now that I've read a little bit about it, because I didn't know anything about it, if I'm remembering correctly, Walt Disney World has a narrow gauge train. The train that goes around the Magic Kingdom is narrow gauge. New to this game. Is this a good steam engine simulator? Sultan's about as good as it gets, actually, for a steam engine simulation. Yes, it's quite good. Walt Disney World and Disneyland are 3. Yep. Dude, look. All the equipment is rigged. The valve train is rigged for the steam locomotive. It's all there. It animates. It moves around. Yeah. Dude, it's good, man. Yeah. Swalton, one of the developers is a mechanical engineer, so and a big train guy. Yeah. So he made sure that when they put this game together that they did it right. Which is really cool. Really appreciate that as a engineering fanboy. Really appreciate that. You're too kind. Our actual sim of how Steam and Throttle work are kind of placeholder. Dude, it's good enough to get the point across. Dude, wait. Heist, why the hell didn't you tell me that there was a sight line for the boiler in here and that it actually freaking works? What in the balls, dude? That's really freaking cool. It's little stuff like that, man. That's so cool. I dig it, dude. I'm not just saying that because you're here. I was nerding out over that a second ago. I can't remember, but I think the Greenfield Village train is narrow. It might be. Yes, well, it's good. If you know how to move the train, you'll know how to... If you know how to move trains in real life, you'll know how to move them in this. Did you see where Musk is helping NASCAR go electric by 2024? No. Electric NASCAR? You know what, man? I wouldn't like the idea of an electric NASCAR, but if Elon Musk is involved, then I'm in. I want hot swap batteries, dude. Okay. Interesting, Swalton. What do we have this weekend for NASCAR? Are we at Atlanta? I think it's Atlanta. Because it was Phoenix last week, Vegas before that, Daytona before that. Atlanta's cool. Good track. I really wish they didn't repave it, but that's okay. Because I liked it. It actually made for an awesome track with that old abrasive surface, which was really cool. Hotlanta. Yeah, Kralani, like a hot swap batteries like server racks. I think that would be cool. It'd be just like fuel. And then, you know, straight cut gears in there because, you know, it's got to make some noise. Some straight cut gears with hot swap battery packs. Now we're talking, you know? Dude, that's what I think Formula E should do. If NASCAR does that, then I don't think it'd be better. I think hot swap batteries are a good idea for EVs. Go. Got the threshold right. Kralani, your idea's okay. Dude, Heist, I was looking at it. There's a there's this narrowband railway in... It's the White Pass and Yukon. Okay, so White Pass and Yukon. Right? And they have diesels. Look at that. Narrow gauge diesel. That's really weird, man. Yeah, White Pass and Yukon. Yep. Look at the freaking narrow gauge diesel. Look at that thing. That's so strange to me, dude. I think narrow gauge and I think steam engine, but then again, I don't know anything about this, you know? Like, oh, that's cool. That's neat, man. Oh, look at that. They are neat, and they might come to RO later. We'll see. Yeah. Oh, I wasn't suggesting. I mean, that's up to you, dude. But yeah, that's cool. Got a ways to go. Yeah. Yeah. I think people, I think when people suggest Big Boy and everything, dude, I think they're just excited. Which, I mean, I'd be taking that as a compliment, man. When I get people asking me, hey, when are you going to go play Railroads? Every time somebody asks me that, I don't really consider it an annoyance, That means they want to see me play this game, Or any other game, for that matter, New Zealand is 3'6". Interesting. So, yeah, man. A lot of good hype around the game, dude. It's fun. It's a fun game. I like the way it plays, man. I mean, yeah. I like the way it plays. Plays really good. All right, let's get out of here. How's the box looking? 48. All right, we gotta tool it up a little bit. 87 should be good enough. 3 newer diesels, W, P, and Y, we're going to buy. Went to Placerville, California. Cool. Lasts still. I watched a cool documentary. It was about ore hoppers that transferred ore from ships to trains at the Great Lakes. There was a dude that rode the claw. Cool. Word. Link it, Ice. All right, let's do this. We're rolling out. Come on, Betsy. How much money do we have? We have 1130 right now. Ah, there you go. You linked it up. Okay, I will be watching that video later. Dude, yeah, I had no idea there was so many heritage and narrow gauge railroads in this country. Dude, I don't know, I call myself a train buff. I'm kind of embarrassed, to be honest. But then again, I haven't really been following trains too much. Not since I was a kid. But I still like them. They're still cool. 86 minutes of each logo we're going to add in Y plus some history. Hi, can I show that on stream? Can we watch the video on stream? Would you be okay with that? The 2662. Yeah. Car nuts, that's cool. 100% go for it. Oh, all right, cool. We got a video to watch. Yeah, Spartans, I didn't realize, dude. I really, really freaking didn't. All right, we're making it over the hill, so close this down. Log, log, it's big, it's heavy, it's wood. It's log, log, better than bad, it's good. Everyone wants a log. Oh, there's one of my markers. I use the X pieces as survey markers. Those are my survey tools. They work. Two-foot narrow gauge. Go, Betsy, go! Man, Rocky, all I'm thinking is just put an alternator on this thing. Be generating electrical power for days. Have you looked at small-scale steam locomotives that you can ride and unhook cars to? 30K for one at least. You might find one nearby. I know about them, Swalton. There was a model railroad store up in Bartlett, New Hampshire. called Hartman Model Railroads that had one of those things. It's really freaking cool. I'm not really justifying 30 G's for a ride-on locomotive, though. I mean, they're cool. Don't get me wrong. But, yeah, I'd rather buy a car and work on that and drive that around because, yeah, that way I don't need to make the rails for it. They also have the Seacoast Trolley Museum in Kennebunk, Maine, which has a plethora of electric trolley cars. Nice. They do have those, Nubius, yeah. $30 G's is more than your GTO by almost 3. What year? What year? What motor? What transmission? What rear end? I need to know for research purposes. For research purposes. Pontiac. What? It's a 68 GTO 400 Muncie M21 4-speed with 373s, all original numbers matching. Yep. Okay, I'm jealous. All right. That's a really nice car, man. Damn. Holy crap. That's a nice car. 400 4-speed. Convertible, coupe. Oh, that's such a cool freaking car, dude. Woof. Woof. I could now Galactic Server. I'll do a G scale garden, dude. Yeah, hell yeah. I have a 2015 Camry. From 15 away, it's a coupe, 15 footer, a little rust and lots of paintings. Whatever, man. Drive it, bro. I have a 69 Cornet. And the paint's toast. The paint's done. It looks like it's matte blue. No. The clear coat got burned off from sitting outside for 50 years. I don't care. It's got a 318 and a Torque Flight 904 and like 270 gears. I don't care. It's fun as frick to drive. Who cares? Drive it. Yeah, it was a 69 Coronet, man. I don't care. It's got 4 doors. I still don't care. It's a freaking cool car, man. You saw the hand card? Guys, mine's a sedan before you get all hyped up about it. It has 4 doors. I don't care. I don't care because if I wanted the 2-door, I would have paid 10 grand more for this car in the same condition. I don't give a frick. Don't care. We're on the same wavelength. Drive it. Hell yeah. Here, I'll show you. There's the 59. That's my other one. I built that truck from nothing. Yeah. Where's the Coronet, though? These are all the Kerbal inventions today. Not today. In here. Ah, there we go. Hey, Racing Pro, thanks for the raid. There it is. Look at this. Matching numbers. It's got a 3-speed, Torque Flight 904 3-speed, 318, Carter 2 barrel. It's nothing special, dude. Don't care. Car is cool, man. I tool around in this thing in the summertime. Yeah. It's junk, but I don't care. It's my junk. Oh, that's cool, Funzister. He's riding around in the bucket. Yep, there it is. You know, I'm not on a mission from God, but I'm almost on a mission from God. Okay? First car was a 70 Torino. Oh, yeah. Yeah, see, this... Dude, I don't care. Yeah, I don't care. Look at the paint. The paint's junk. I don't give a frick. It's got no rust on it. Look at it. It's mint. There's a little bit of pitting right there behind the rears. But I don't care. This car is fun as hell to drive around. Yeah, man. Needs a 440 though. I'm working on it, but I have other projects to finish. Parents sold their 70 Charger 500 to the TV show Graveyard Cars, and he's restoring it on a show to match his first Mopar. Oh, 70 Charger 500 is one of my favorites. Heist, let me see. Oh, yes. That's getting put up. Hold on.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Please hold. Please hold. Racing Pro, thanks for the raid, buddy. That is all. That is all. Max, thanks for the reset. Please send help. All I see is Atlanta, and all I can think is turning left. Ah, yes, you're becoming an American. Very nice. Racing Pro, you definitely wouldn't think it's a Northeast car looking like that. I don't know how this thing doesn't have so much rust on it, man. Guy, the first owner daily drove it until 94 and then parked it. I don't understand why it doesn't have more rust on it. Now, don't get me wrong. There's holes in the floor that have been patched. I don't care. Drive it, man. On the Cornet. Yeah, and drive it, dude. Heiss's car. Now, Heiss's car is freaking mint, dude. That thing is. I like that. Yeah, it's 400 4-speed. Yeah, that car's pretty rad, dude. Yeah, that thing is pretty sweet. But yeah, there's that. There's the 59. There was me doing work on it. Yeah, see? It's a little bit rusty down there, but look at the rears. Unbelievable. I don't understand. I have no idea. I don't know why this car is this cherry, but yeah, there it is. Don't look too close. I don't. Whatever. And then there's the daily over there. I have a Carcane problem, Heiss. Yeah. Yeah, it's the daily. Yeah. That's bizarre. And yeah, New England car. Spent its entire life in New Hampshire. I don't understand. They must not salt the roads where this guy was driving it around or something. I need some floor pans, rear window work, new paint, all that jazz. Stomping the pedal and the secondary's open and I get a big smile. Yeah, smiles per gallon, man. Absolutely. Show him Fred? Yeah. Yeah, that was the first thing that I showed. Drove across the country to buy a truck. Yeah, there is that. There is that. All right. I'll show him. Hey, if it's the right truck. I bought a truck from Hoonigan, dude. Yes, that Hoonigan. Like Ken Block. Like Hoonigan. Like these guys. Yeah, I bought a truck from them. It was on their YouTube channel on a show called Scumbag Labs, if you watch that. And they beat the trash out of it. So you know what I did? They stream on Twitch, so I reached out and I bought it from them. And then put it back together in their parking lot in Compton and streamed putting it back together and then drove it home. I live in Boston. Yeah, that's a long way. Yeah, Carcane, man. Yeah, and I streamed the whole thing, dude. We streamed the whole thing driving it home. The wheel fell off in Oklahoma, but whatever, it's fine. Here, see, there she is. It's tough enough, man. Yeah, it made it. Dude, it made it all the way home. I couldn't believe it. I proposed to my fiance now, girlfriend at the time, during the trip when we were at the Grand Canyon. Yeah, so it's kind of a cover. I used my Carcane addiction as a cover to propose. That's the only way. It's the only way my fiance. That's the only way she wouldn't suspect anything. Yeah, it worked. Built for tough. That's why it's called Tough Enough, because that thing is tough enough to drive across the entire freaking country. Dude, I have pictures of that truck all over. Check this out. Here, I'll show you real quick. We'll get back to the game in a second. Here, look. It starts... Yeah, that's when I proposed right there. At Mather Point, Grand Canyon in the background. Pretty awesome. You're going to stream the wedding, right? No? I don't know, maybe. Alright, so this is where we started in Long Beach. There's Rocket Lab and Virgin Orbit, right? I still can't believe we did this. Yeah, there it is. Put it together right in the parking lot. Got parts from the junkyard. That's how it was when I got it. It had Buzzuzuku exhaust on it. I had to fix that, and that's how it was when we finished. Raided another truck in a junkyard. Me and a couple of viewers. We took, dude, I should have taken more parts off of that truck. I should have taken the quarters and everything. But anyway. Put a new seat in, new dash, everything. Yeah, and then we had a freaking streaming setup in the freaking dash. What the frick? Oh, jeez, Ian, please, no. Yeah. And the fuel filter, or the fuel pump went out in the Inland Empire in San Bernardino, and a viewer let me fix the truck in their garage. Yeah, tank was fine. There it is at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. There's Vegas. There we are at the Hoover Dam. I have a picture of the Hoover Dam, the truck at the dam, but I didn't post it. Mather Point. Monument Valley. Santa Fe, New Mexico. Man, that thing. Dude, I can't believe it. Freaking thing. There's the Midway Cafe, halfway through Route 66 near Amarillo, Texas. Cadillac Ranch. Bunch of Cadillacs buried out in a field. That's where the wheel went. The gray, yeah, had a bad experience. That's at the Veneta Stockyards right there in Oklahoma. There it is at Indy Motor Speedway, IMS. There it is at Willow Run in Detroit. Well, not in Detroit. Any Michigander just kind of went, huh? And then, yeah, we had rear end problems. We fixed it at my fiance's parents' house. Note the Fox in the background. Yeah, fixed it all up. Swapped the grill. There it is at the headquarters. That's the building that truck was designed in. Pretty neat. And then we did Detroit to Boston in one shot. There it is at the Boston Navy Yard. Made it across the entire damn country. Engine and transmission, no problems. Nothing. What, Cadillac Ranch is an actual thing? It's in Amarillo, Texas, dude. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, Roadkill is what inspired me to do it. Roadkill, Vice Grip, stuff like that. Dude, I'm a huge car nut. For the people that are coming in from trains, I'm a huge car nut case. Oh, yeah. I love mechanical things. I don't give a frick what it is. It is like shamelessly learning about every single piece of mechanical engineering ever. And then I took the whole dash apart and cleaned the whole thing. I needed the streaming setup to work, if you're wondering why there's an inverter wired into the cigarette lighter. 400 watt AC inverter through the cigarette lighter. Hey, it worked. I needed that to power the streaming setup correctly. Burbaps, and then I put a tonneau cover on it, and I've been slowly fixing things since. Yeah, it's been a pretty wild ride, dude. But yeah. Anyway, back to the train stuff. So good news, I started building my TJ into a crawler. Ah, very nice. Come on, baby. Come on, Betsy. Yeah, Spud. Yeah, those are my 4. I have 4. I don't know how I ever got to the point of having 4 cars, but hey, whatever. They all run and drive. Truck the 59 doesn't have any exhaust on it though. I gotta fix that. But yeah, I have a bad carcane addiction. It's not good. It's not good. Oh, Chevy guys. One of my buddies sent me a Facebook Marketplace thing today of a LMT 400 Chevy truck, quad cab, dually, with a 454 and a 4L80E, $5,000. I'm like, I need that money for something else, damn it. Yeah, Kaiser, for 5 G's, no title. No title, though. No title. Dude, I was like, I want it. Why are you doing this to me? How many miles, though? I don't know. Bonk. Great success. Oh, the Centurion conversion. Yeah. What's the title? It's basically Ultio in the U.S. I don't know what you guys call it. It's the deed to the car. You have to load wood into the boiler? Absolutely, Swalton. And you have boiler temp. Oh, yeah. I can check it. Temperature is 15. Have 15% at 400 C. I can get the actual temp for you, man, if you want. Boiler pressure 120 psi, water temperature 110 degrees, water level 481, fire temperature 400. Yeah, we gotta stoke the box, man. We gotta throw some firewood in there. Where are we at? 93? Perfect. Alright. It should keep the boiler running. How much does it cost to retitle? Depends on the state, Tars. How much money do we have now? 1,500. Let's do one more logging run. Kaiser, I'm not gonna lie to you. I liked it. I liked it a lot. It was nice, dude. Yeah. Here. Dude, the thing was freaking cherry, man. It was really nice. Swallow, I told you this game's no joke. Yeah, no, it was really cool. It's a little rough, but it's okay. Like, no, not a lot of rust, dudes. Yep, it's on the list to be bought. Right on, man. Don't get me wrong, fellas. Laying track right now is a little strange, but if you watch how I do it, laying track is not that difficult. You just have to do it in the right way. You could use that as a hauler for the DJ. Oh, congratulations, Moha. I would like replaceable parts or maintenance you have to do on the locomotives. Oh, God. I think you just gave the developers an aneurysm, dude. This game uses metric? Yeah. I mean, yeah, metric system don't bother me. The grades are in Imperial, though. Need a quick yay or nay from the DMs. Okay, buddy, what do you want? That's fine, Max. Sure, no problem. Yeah, it's all good, dude. Don't worry about it. We'll take this week off. All good. Cyborg, what did you send me? Oh, you sent me the...
Discovery, go and throttle up.
Yeah, that's bright. Just thought about it. This game is going to fry European brains. It's in pounds and in Fahrenheit. Caveman, I am agnostic to measuring systems. I don't give a frick what it's in. I understand metric and I understand imperial. So we are totally good. I understand Kelvin too, for what it's worth. I don't care. Does not bother me. What's Ilona up to? EJ, Starlink launch in the middle of FNR unless that just got scrubbed. Yeah, we moved it out to make sure stuff gets done right. Working on Master Plan Part 3 from Elon. Oh, jeez. Kelvin is very cool. 0 Kelvin is extremely cool. Yeah. Yeah. 0 Kelvin is very... Yeah, that's really cold. Stop your wiggling. You know what you can do with aluminum tubes? So cold that light freezes. So cold your everything freezes. Nah, nothing yet, Travis. I like being back here so I can hear the music. Cyborg, that's a lot, dude. All I'm thinking, dude, is like, what happens if you put grain in there? You wouldn't need a lot of grain to get going pretty damn fast real quick. Oh yeah, so, man, I got a whole dual line, man. We're good. You seem to like old school cars and stuff. Any chance you would mess with a hit and miss engine? I could fix it. No problem. Yeah, Sultan, if you got a broken motor, old motors are easy to fix because they're simple. They had to be because they didn't know how to make it more complicated yet. Cyborg, I still think that steam engines and rockets are more similar than one might think. I'm still thinking like a modern steam engine with spray-on foam insulation on the boiler, right? Put Sophie on the boiler, right? With aluminum friction stir-welded aluminum. Friction stir-welded aluminum using SRB grain for the boiler and then put a recondenser in it. I mean, dude, I'm not going to say that there's not potential there because there definitely is potential there. Carbon neutral biomass fields. Yeah, Carnuts, that's cool, man. Dude, a stir-welded boiler would be able to take insane pressures, just like a Falcon 9 can. Oh, Nerva. Oh, a nuclear-powered engine. Nuclear-powered steam locomotive. Nuclear-powered steam turbine, man. Well, not man, Kralani, but yeah. Nuclear-powered steam turbine. It could work. You'd need a lot of lead. Because, you know, put that in with a closed-loop condenser. You'd have a locomotive that would never need to be refueled. It would only need to be refueled like once every 20 years. Yeah, didn't they look into nuclear trains in the 50s and found that it wasn't viable due to shielding requirements? Yeah, with 50s technology, it wasn't viable. Technology has gotten a little bit better since. Just like how landing a rocket in the 50s was not viable at all, or in the 60s, or in the 70s, or in the 80s, or in the 90s. See what I'm getting at? Yeah, no, the design is already there. They've already designed these things. Yeah, no, it's... Zeppelin, what I'm saying is we should do it. The vibration in the pre-nuclear prototypes was too intense for the reactors. Now that I didn't know, Carnuts, but don't you think with modern suspension technology for trains we could make it better? I think we could. Call me an optimist, though. It's nuclear, not nuclear. Nice try, George Bush. That wasn't funny. All right, cool. Yeah, Jaka, there's potential out there. What about magnetic rails with no friction? So a maglev train. Maglev trains are cool, expensive, but cool. Yeah. I mean, for the technology that you're putting in, you're not increasing. You're basically making it frictionless, right? Because it's floating. But I mean, I'm not. It's expensive, so. Stream chat, think of it like the shuttle. The space shuttle can do more things, right? But it's more expensive than everything else. Maglev's kind of like that. It's not that much of a gain considering for the complexity, right? Regular trains have absurdly low rolling resistance. I just found out the previous game. Yeah, well, they had a breakthrough, dude. It happens. Macwell Locomotive Company. That's cool, Condens. I like that. I mean, steam locomotives are still powerful, even by modern standards. They really are. This little thing is very, very powerful for what it does. Hey, stop it. Now, see, the thing about, like, maglev stream chat and everything, like, is just like a reusable vehicle, you know, the only way to really, they're only really make it cost-effective is to employ it in mass, so you need mass maglevs being employed all at once. If you could do that, get mass maglevs, then you'd be... Oh, we gotta go backwards. Then it could be cost effective, but right now it just doesn't make sense. But that, once again, anything's possible with engineering as long as you're playing within the confines of physics. It's just, how much is it gonna cost? PM Roblox. Oh man, it's 12:30. Alright, this is the last login run of the night, guys. Okay, we're good. Let's check the boiler. Okay, full reverser. Okay. Okay, open it up. How much money do we have now? 1,400. Mullet ran 6s. Cool. Hey, what's up, boss? How you doing, man? Just chilling with the train. How you liking this game? Pretty fun, dude. It's in early access, but it's fun. Yeah, I appreciate it. You gotta build the rail lines. It's like playing Transport Fever, dude. But you have to build the tracks, and you build them in first person. Kind of like train building in Satisfactory. And in terms of the train simulation, though, train simulation is great. But, like I said, game is in a little bit it's early access right now, so it's a little clunky. But the potential is there. It's the same. I see the same type of potential in this game like I saw with Satisfactory. When Satisfactory came out, I'm like, yeah, this game's going to be amazing. You just got to change a couple of things here and there. Like, Satisfactory originally was clunky as well. Yeah, Satisfactory was originally a little bit clunky. Kerbal was a little bit clunky, but I saw the potential there, you know. This game has a ton of potential. If they dial it in, it's going to be amazing. Ever played Train Sim World 2? I played the game that has trains with a Z at the end. Love Fond is with 2 I's and a Z. Oh. That's weird. Some kind of phantom force was pulling me. Oh, frick. Betsy! I didn't peg the throttle. We're good. Betsy, no! Now we pegged the throttle. I love how look at it. Look at all the parts moving. It's freaking hypnotic. Yeah, boss. Yeah, they really did the animations right, man. Damians, what's up? Toot toot. I got you. What's up, Damians? How you doing, man? Made by night? Yeah, no problem, dude. How's things? It's good to see you. How's the box doing? 78. All right, we're good. Firebox is okay. Great, man. Just having an evening hanging out. Yeah, car nuts. I saw the geared locomotives. I saw them. I was peeping on the models. Really nice. And Amos gifted you a sub. All right. Hell yeah. Thanks, Amos. Ka-ching, 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 ka-ching. When can you start hauling other cargo? I need different rail cars to do that, man. These cars are just for logs. This is just the logging train. I was thinking about buying another 2 logging cars here. But see, so Mason, check this out. So we're putting logs in the lumber mill, but we can't keep doing that forever. See? We got product over here that's coming out of this thing, and it's almost full. See all the lumber? We gotta haul this. How far are we off until the next locomotive? I'm gonna buy more logs, or more... I gotta buy lumber cars, guys, because I could take the lumber and you could sell it, and then you could take the lumber to other places so they can build. Yeah, it's cool. There's a whole system with resources. Yeah, exactly, Jaka. It's cool, huh? Is this multiplayer? It is, Haynes. Yeah, I'm gonna buy some lumber cars, fellas. That's what we should buy. Just buy some lumber cars. gonna take us back to the trade depot. See, we don't have dual main line here. I gotta make dual main. I'm gonna redo all this. We could do that, Devious, or I could have lumber cars that I basically put and load up lumber, and then I bring logs down, drop the log cars for a second, grab the lumber train back to the depot to sell, then lumber train back to the sawmill, decouple, couple up to the log train, go back up, get more logs. It's good, Zelly. It's fun. A little clunky right now, but it's okay. Fun. Yeah, right, Kalani, look at this. You got weeds growing through the tracks. This is ridiculous. Per next space flight, the Axiom 1 mission is now net April 3rd. Awesome. Alright, dudes. So, next time I play Railroads, I'll redo this whole area. I want to redo the railroad depot. Yeah, we'll redo this. I'll build up a nice freight yard here. We'll connect that in. Connect the tracks in over there, and then I'll redo the line to the sawmill. Yeah, make it better. Yeah, we'll make it way better. And then hopefully we can get a better locomotive. We do a couple more logging runs. Alright, dudes, that's going to do it for me. I hope you enjoyed After Hours and an extended Space News and Kerbal today. We got a lot done. So tomorrow we have Rollout. Rollout, which means Space News will start here 4 o'clock sharp. The original siding cannot be changed. It's a fixed asset. Yeah, that's no problem. I'll just build a freight yard next to it then, Zeppelin. No problem. Yeah, so, I mean, what do you guys want to do? the slot for Friday night opened up. I think I'm going to play Kerbal on Friday night. Yeah, I think I'm going to play Kerbal. I have the strangest feeling that I'm going to want to play Kerbal, especially after tomorrow. SpaceX missions coming up. Starlink 412, Transporter 4, Axiom 1, and Crew 4. Sweet. Yeah, I think I'm going to play Kerbal. Satisfactory and Kerbal. Satisfactory early hours, Kerbal. For Friday night. Yeah. Yeah. And then tomorrow, if we do Satisfactory and Kerbal, let's see. We still got to actually, we got to find some time for my summer car. So I think just temporarily I'll move summer car to Saturday after Minecraft. So Minecraft, summer car, and GTA on Saturday. Starlink 412 is Friday night as well. Perfect. So yeah, I mean, we probably should play some Kerbal. Kerbal and Satisfactory on Friday, Minecraft and GTA on Saturday, and then tomorrow, I want to play Railroads. I'll probably play Railroads online. I'll probably play Railroads online until 4. And then the rest of the night is going to be SLS crawler rolling. Any news on my winter car, like when it might come out? I don't know. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Long stream. You got a little bit of a longer stream today. I hope you guys had some fun with it. I enjoyed it.